lunges because I gotta work my legs out, and that's the good. I think my back was too far back, but it didn't hurt anything, and thank you for liking the live. I'm good today. I'm actually really good. I had a really rough 2 weeks. My grandma's been in the hospital, and it's been, life got real quick, like without even noticing. You just slapped, and you're there. So I'm doing better now. She's home. She's home. I finished working out. But thank you. How are you doing today? That's important. I have not been live in like a while, so the algorithm's going to not like me today. So I appreciate you very much. Very, very much. Do a few of those, switch sides, and do another few. I do have my part keys in my pocket, so say good is better than anything else right now. I love that you're doing good. It's important. Yes, I'm in comfortable clothes working out. How dare I? Oh, really? Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, my channel's pretty small too, and it's important to respond to people. I think if people take the time to reach out to you, that you should also reach out to them. So I'm very sorry people haven't been doing that, because I think that's a basic courtesy, you know. Especially if you enjoy doing. I enjoy YouTube. It's a mess though. I post like, me and my daughter go on it. I call them adventures all the time. So I post some of our adventures. Then I'm in school to be a nutritional biochemist and trying to help people understand that science is far ahead of the medical field, and it is insane what the medical field will tell you versus what a scientist will tell you to do. The human body is fascinating, it's beautiful, and if you have any questions on metabolic dysfunction or anything taking place within your body, it's most likely diet, lifestyle, lack of nutrition, because it's what's been done to our food that matters. It's not the food itself. And if it has an ingredient label, that's a warning label, my friends. Warning. Most of that stuff's poison, and your body actually can't break it down, so it just sits in your body, and you become toxic. And then you get bad things that happen, like cancer and tumors and heart attacks and organ failure, and like, doesn't happen right when you eat it, but it will. And the food should make you feel good, not tired. Unless you've been on like a 3-day fast and then you eat, you'll probably sleep very well, because all your energy is going to go to digesting. So if you have any questions. And then I also take care of my grandmother, so my grandmother's a big part of my life. And you know, I'm all over the place with my YouTube channel, but it's recipes, and it is trying to help people, and it is just life. It's Denise Dabbles. So respond on any video you want, and if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer. Okay. Thank y'all for liking the live. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate you very much, very much. I do hearts, but it's a heart with horns because my pinkies always are weird. So it's not demonic or anything. I call it a unicorn heart. Oh, and my channel, I also work out on my channel. I try to inspire people to move. You have 8 cellular pathways, and 5 of them can be detoxed through exercise. The other 3 are only foodable. You can get to them through the foods you eat or the foods, rather, you do not eat. I have a huge bottle of water today, but my daughter, I dropped her off at practice, and I came to the gym, and I was like, I had to take the extra bottle out of the car because she didn't bring her water, so I gave her my water, and then I have a big cup because it's my spare cup. I don't use it very often because it's very heavy to carry around full of water. I guess it's not heavy, but it's awkward. My other bottles are much smaller, and they have a thing where you can carry them, a handle. Makes it easier. You're very welcome. I have a million of them. The weight loss industry hate me. I used to be overweight, so I started looking. Also, I got diagnosed with breast cancer, and I started looking. I'm like, this isn't normal. Cancer is abnormal cells grown with a lack of oxygen. Do you know what the actual definition of ferment is? To have energy with no oxygen. That's what cancer is. Energy with no oxygen. Literally fermented. That's what cancer is. So then that got me down a hole. Why did it not have oxygen? I'm breathing. Why didn't have oxygen? And then that led to me, I felt crappy all the time, being very overweight, just like crappy. And then I got diagnosed with a whole slew of things, like high blood pressure. Bye, Annie. I got diagnosed with like high blood pressure and a slew of other things. And then it was like, why is this happening? Yeah, well, I figured it out. High blood pressure should be the start, that is the beginning of heart failure. And the medical industry is not coding it because they could tell you pills forever. But if they told you it was the beginning of heart failure, you might look at your life a little differently and you might actually want to change it. And that's what I help people do. I help people change their body. But so far, really, I've only helped people with organ failure. So I take people with failing organs and I get them out of organ failure, or I make their life considerably better. Some it is the end and it is what it is, and you just but organs heal. My grandmother was in stage 5 of kidney failure. She averages now 3B. She was talking dialysis, and I got her off of that. Your body is able to heal. Your body is able to regenerate. It's a fascinating thing. But again, if you knew, you were caught, you can actually completely reverse it. Completely reverse every bit of organ failure if you just know what you're doing. Thank you. I appreciate you. And you have a good day, Yenny. Am I saying that right, Yenny? K9K? You know what that reminds me of? Y2K? K9K? Y2K? Might also be old, too. I don't know. Yenny. Well, it was very nice meeting you, Yenny, and I'd appreciate it very much. And thank you for subbing. I love that. I really, really do. so overloaded in my personal life that I haven't been posting like I should. I apologize for that. Because I have a lot of knowledge, I just gotta get it out of my head. I do 5 squats in the morning. Every day. Like, wake yourself up type thing. I don't like squats. I don't know why people even do them. No, I do, because they're really good. It's a really good workout, but you feel me? I'm struggling. I wish you two would let me put it to the side, but so they're doing leg lifts on the side of your lift up. Don't ever skip this exercise because it actually is what holds your knee up. Never forget this exercise. You're gonna do something, do leg lifts. I look like I'm just laying on the ground. No, I'm not. Leg lifts. How's everyone? How are you today? I'm having a really fantastic day. I haven't had a ginger shot in like, okay, that's a lot I have, but not juiced ginger. I was grating it, and I was eating the grated ginger, and I had one, juiced ginger. It was so good. So good. It was worth it. Totally worth it. Leg lifts, do leg lifts. Leg lifts. Literally is an integral part of holding your knee together upright. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get myself back in the algorithm because I haven't been anything when you don't go live on your shoot. So, excuse me. I don't actually, I don't like the gym floor. I feel gross. I'm on a mat, but I still don't even. Okay, I'm trying to do leg lifts. And yes, I'm wearing comfy clothes to work out in. It's not against the rules. You need to do these so that your knee stays straight and doesn't start to curve at the joints. This is your knee. This is the lower part. This is the upper part. It'll start twisting like this if you don't have the capacity to hold it up straight. And then the side of the knee will knock on the other side and it causes a lot of knee pain, especially in people with larger hips or if you're taller and you have knee problems. That's why. Unless you're bone on bone, then I'm sorry. And that's completely different. Most likely, if you have arthritis, you have your gut bacteria eating your joints. You're feeding the wrong type of bacteria in your body. abs. My abs need to be done. You need strong core. Work your abs out every day. I was trying to start a poll, y'all. If you would kindly take the poll. We're doing leg lifts because it keeps your knees upright. So this happens as you lose muscle mass from not doing anything or sitting all the time with the knee bent like this. The leg needs to be stretched and worked out, and the muscle that wraps from your buttocks around the front of your leg keeps in the side right here and hold your knee up straight. So over time, especially women, their knees will start to go like this, and then you hit the kneecap, and you hit the side of the bone. Work your leg lifts. Hi. Doing other things. How's everybody? Gentle, it's disgusting. Gross. I'm having a wonderful day. No? Thank you for voting. That's so exciting. I do. I work. I try to.
No, but I'll do it.
You're very nauseous?
I don't know, my body. You know when you like to go with all the champagne and your brain. Okay.
message Zainab to see what time she gets here? This way too. Here. Alright, now try to straighten it up as much as you can. This looks to be some economic blackout thing starting tomorrow. I was talking to the kids about well, Isaiah and Regina. Regina's like, she said she doesn't do boycotts. And Isaiah says they don't work. But I was like, well, historically, a lot of boycotts have worked. Yeah. No one plus boycott worked. Even after
Hello. We're going to go on that website. So that's next on the list. I'm not done this in a minute, so you're just gonna have to excuse me. Nobody wanted to say that they worked out, and nobody said they didn't want to work out. Oh, I got 2 votes, and I love that somebody voted, so I gotta go do more. I've been slacking for the past 2 weeks, so I have to go do. And hi, Hider. How about I call you HH? Because that's a very complicated username. It's very complicated. How are you today? like I walk up steps next. Why not? Good day, let's do it. Oh, so let's do the Statue of Liberty twice. No more. No more, no less. Sorry, my face itch. But you shouldn't touch your face in the gym. First. Hair in my face. Just shove it up there. Come in my face. It's gotta go. Oh no. As for now, my do not disturb. The only people who can get through that are like my close family, so. My baby. Walking Statue of Liberty. That's all I got time for. Liberty, liberty. Oh yeah, oh yeah. If I don't work out, I tend to get mean to people for no apparent reason. So we work out. We work out. So we're always nice. And we gotta stop eating my daughter's Halloween stash of candy, because that's just, gotta not do that. The candy, they're like, check it for poison. Lady people, the poison's already in it. You don't need to check it. We know it's there. We know it's there. Don't try to have a laugh about it behind our backs. Like, go check your candy for poison. It's already got the poison. Already got it in there. All the toxins. All the modified food starches. Which, fun fact, if you have sugar and modified food starches, which a modified food starch is like bread, but a starch is a glucose chain put together. So they make these modified food starches in the lab, and when they hit your stomach, they instantly dissolve to straight sugar. Then you have processed sugar and corn syrup and brain toxins. So it shoots you like this really big high, and then about a week later, then it'll start hitting your brain, because you got to wait till all that toxins hit your large intestines and colon for it to really go up your vagus nerve and like do some really bad stuff. So if you're in a bad mood, or you just don't feel normal, and you've been eating candy, well, you're right on time. You poisoned yourself. It's okay though, I did it too. We'll be detoxing. That's why I'm walking up the steps right now, because I gotta sweat this out. Gotta sweat this out. Can't be keeping this stuff inside of me. It's gotta go. Gotta go. And I eat a whole diet of like not processed foods, and so I eat a little bit of toxins, and I go. You don't want to know me that week. You don't want to know me right now. It's been a past 2 weeks has been really hard on me, anyways. So yeah, here I am, sweating it out. This is what you should do. But you should, if you're eating crap, and if you plan to eat crappy for the holiday season, just know the month of December is going to suck for you. So I'm going to try to make everything. I'm hosting Thanksgiving dinner, so I'm going to make everything myself. Whole turkey, green bean casserole with actual green beans, and homemade cream mushroom soup. Because you can't have Thanksgiving without green bean casserole. It's like, and you got to have your mashed potatoes. You got to have your stuffing. So I'm making cornbread dressing tonight, and I'm going to cut the loaves up, let them sit out on the counter and like dehydrate for a couple days. Make some cornbread dressing. It's going to be good. But it's going to be a lot of work. Thank goodness my family's only 5 people. So, small family. That's like 4 generations too. So, very small family. So, but you have to have leftovers, and it's nice to send everybody home with something. So, I always try to make a little bit extra, and their favorite dishes I send a little bit home with them, so they have it for their leftovers, you know. So we shall see if I have the opportunity to make a big one this year. Normally my grandmother helps me out, and she'll cut a lot of stuff up for me, but she's gonna try this year, but she got out of the hospital, so she's really disappointed. So we're just gonna have her sit at the table and do what she can. And that stuff's so important. So important. Never take stuff from the elderly. Like, I would like see my grandmother trying to put her jacket on, so I'd take her jacket and I'd be like, oh, here, let me help you with that, you know, trying to be nice. After about 2 months of me helping her put her jacket on, she could no longer put her jacket on by herself at all. So she had to relearn how to put her jacket back on. So I dare say, if you see an elderly person struggling and they're not like asking you for help, don't take it away from them. Let them do it. They have to do something. So, yep, life lessons you learn as you go. The elderly are great. They're very much like a baby or toddler. Still trying to figure stuff out all over again. Anybody got any good Thanksgiving plans? I got just Thanksgiving dinner for 5, which I think is pretty nice. And then, of course, Black Friday shopping. I do one thing on Black Friday, and that is go to a jewelry store, and I purchase a pair of hoops. This year it's hoops. I purchased one piece of nice jewelry because you get it so much off. Which way? And I know it's a lot off because The piece I've been eyeballing is already on clearance, and I know what the price is right now, and it's 40% off of that, so I gotta get there early. I want them really, really bad. For a really good price, I'm doing it. I just went on vacation, so I gotta save my pennies. I save so much every year for a nice vacation. Every week I put towards it, and then that's our budget at the end of the year, is what we do. So, I'm excited. So, has anyone watched Wicked for Good? Ariana Grande should have got out of TV when she got into music and just not act. She looks so sick now. We are Wicked Good. You know, I've learned something about myself. I like to learn a lot of new things every day, but I forget to tell people. Do you know today I learned that high blood pressure is the beginning stages of heart failure? I knew it should have been classified as the beginning stages of heart failure, but science is like surpassing medicine by a lot. And it is very interesting what science knows versus what medicine knows. Medication's a breaking system. I think more and more people should turn to science for answers. They're much clearer, much clearer. Like, if you start taking a blood pressure pill, yeah, it'll manage your high blood pressure, but you're still insulin resistant and you're still having a lot of insulin produced, which your mitochondria can't function with. So your body's like, oh, let me store this here. Oh, let me store it in the heart. Oh, right here between these two tissues sounds good. And you end up with a toxic overload, which causes cancer, tumors, major organ failure. Major organ failure. Fucked. Been shooting. Oh, whole 73 calories. What time is it? Okay, I still have a while. I'm walking it again. I'll restart the landmarks. Go back. Landmarks. We're going to the I gotta sweat my candy out. I ate too much candy. I usually just use my daughter's candy that she gets from Halloween in about a month and make goodie bags for the kids at her school and make her give them out because she doesn't eat the candy. But guess who did this year? I ate pink. I gotta sweat this out because it's not good for you. It's poison. So. I gotta put the Christmas tree up tonight. I gotta throw it outside though, because my grandma's got heart failure and congestion in her lungs, so she can't have anything around. We're working out. Bombas. I'm at 8 out of 30 floors. I'm walking to the top of the Statue of Liberty. I'm just on here because YouTube is like punishing me right now because I don't go live enough. So that's all we're doing today. Watching a baking challenge. Really cool. My hair feels funny. I've got all this hair from over here. And this is just this one. Just this one. There it is. Hair feels like it's being pulled in a weird direction. That's okay. That's Out of my face. What I care about. I still have 20 more floors. Make soup when I go home. Watching a baking show, I'm sorry. Watching a holiday baking show and walking up steps. Try to keep my mind off time. Walking up a bunch of steps. Bunch of steps. punished by YouTube right now, so we're just honestly live for another 2 minutes because I am done with this. Burned a whole 7 calories, huh? So wonderful. But I am